Okay, so today I was thinking of testing two more heroes on my Elite only team composition to see if I can use them in Void Tower Hard. Hello everyone, Shinobi here once again with another Awaken Chaos Era video, and thank you for all those wonderful 459 subscribers to subscribing to my channel. I'm getting closer to that 1,000 subscriptions. Just need a few more, 540 more, right? So I hope people who are watching my videos will like my video, share it if possible, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the heroes that I'm going to test in Void Tower Hard. So today I'm thinking of going up to Void Tower Hard 40. So I will show you floor 35 and 40 with the heroes that I'm testing in Void Tower Hard. So the first hero that I'm going to test is Viola. So I'll be showing you the gear of the heroes that I have tested. And the gear of the other heroes I have already posted in my last video, Epic Heroes for Void Tower Hard. So you can check that out to find the gears of my Natalia, of my Jonathan, of my Edicris, of my Baron. Okay, so this is Viola over here. So she has got a trait that helps the rest of the team to gain 50% bonus focus. Of course, I do not know if this bonus focus is on base focus because or is it on the total focus. But in any case, even with 90% focus in Void Tower Hard, I found that she was able to place her debuffs on everybody. So I think like she's getting around 30 to 40 additional focus. If it is 50% bonus focus, then we should be getting around 45 focus added to this 90 focus, and that is more than enough for Void Tower Hard. You do require at floor 90 and above, you will require around 120 focus, but out here at the lower floors, something like this is more than enough. So she's got 229 speed. I wish that she was lower, but then I did not have a good enough stun set to make it a little bit more slower for her. So she is 229 speed, 15,000 HP, 63% resistance. I'm only concentrating on speed, focus, and health. But at the same time, I do have 100% crit rate on her, but she doesn't deal a lot of damage, which is terrible. Which is really terrible. And anyway, she has got very low base HP. So you can see that she's got a B tier base, not base HP, I'm sorry, base attack. So she has got a B tier base attack, and that means she's anyhow not going to deal a lot of damage. Okay, so her gear is a stun set and a speed set, just so that I can get her fast enough and be able to stun. The reason why I gave her a stun set is because her ultimate is a AoE and it places resistance down and focus down on everybody. Her special is also an AoE, so she deals 100% damage to all enemies, also drains 8% of the targets. That is one single, I think like when I tested her, she was draining 8% max health from a lot of them, not just one single one. So on everybody, she's going to drain 8% of max health and heals the team member with the lowest health for the same amount. It is ineffective against bosses, so you cannot use this in Void Tower Hard against bosses to get your lowest health ally to be healed just by the boss, right? So her basic is a single target ability and deals 100% damage to one enemy and duplicates one negative effect on them to another enemy. Once her trait also places stun on a single enemy if an enemy receives 4 negative effects. So it only caters to one enemy. Even if you have all the 4 enemy gaining 4 or more debuffs, negative effects, she's only going to stun 1. But if she was ascended, then she could have stunned 2. right? So that's the difference between Ascension for Viola, but I'm giving her stun set, and I'm also using this trait of her to see how many people she can stun and be able to give me more control and damage in Void Tower Heart. The other hero that I'm using in Void Tower Heart as a test matter is Aaron. So Aaron obviously is an Attack on Titan hero. He's no longer available by summons or by any other event. He's only a one-time available hero. But those who were at the time or during the time Attack on Titan was active, you must have got him. Many of you might have got him. Some of you may not have. You may not have been able to complete all the events to get him, but at the same time, he is the best one that we got from Attack on Titan, and I just simply like him a lot because of his trait. He can, if he sees 8 negative effects out there in the enemy, he gains 8 rage and procs his ultimate. So he's the only hero that does that, okay? And that is the best one that can be there because his ultimate is a joint attacker, so everybody joins him and attacks the target enemy. So yeah, so that ultimate is awesome. So once this has been procced, you can use ultimate, and on the next round, if you have anybody who can deal or land negative effects, then he can proc it next round. So it happens every single round. So he is basically a go-to joint attacker who can deal damage, good enough damage, and get others to deal all their damage. So these are the 2 heroes that I'm going to test out in Void Tower Hard and see how we can deal with the other flows, various flows, depending using these heroes. So from floor 30 to floor 40, I'll be using a combination of these specific heroes, that is Viola, Aaron, Edicris, Darren, and Natalia, and no one else. Of course, I did bring in a legendary over here. Forgive me for that. I wanted to see how I can use him and how he will handle stuff in Void Tower Hard. So let's go ahead and look at the various flows. We will only look at flow 35 and 40, not all the flows. That will take too much of time. So just flow 35 and 40 and see how we can use these heroes in the team comp, right? So let's go ahead and watch it. Alrighty, so let's look at flow 35 in the Void Tower Hard and try to test out our Viola. So let's see if she's able to deal any damage in these flows and if she's assisting me in finishing off this flow without much of a problem. So I can start with the ultimate because there are 3 waves. I can start with the ultimate on wave 1. By the time I reach the 3rd wave, my ultimate should be on cooldown. Should be out of cooldown. I should not be having a lot of problem clearing off the waves, but the problem will arise at the last stage, at wave 3, because out there we have got Godfrey and Goobeg and Hassel. So these guys are pretty strong, okay? They are pretty strong. And since I have got Viola over here, and since she has got 2 different AoEs, I should be able to stun some people as she's already on a stun set. So let's go ahead and see what I can do with this wave using the basics of everybody. I hope I get bonus attack. Yeah, I got a bonus attack, and yep, so I should be able to clear off this wave without any problem. So that's cleared. So let's go to wave 3 and see what happens over here. I hope I can stun somebody, even if I'm not able to stun somebody using Viola's stun set. I should be getting stun on at least 1 person because Jonathan will go and place 2 more debuff on everybody. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, so no stuns. Terrible RNG. Okay, I got 2 stuns in wave 2, no stuns here in wave 3. which is terrible. I would have preferred a better RNG at the last wave rather than at the previous waves. So let's see who gets stunned with Jonathan's skill. So it's Hassel who got stunned. I would have preferred Godfrey or Marion Shadowblood because both of them can deal a lot of damage. All right, so let's see if I can get some bonus attack. No bonus attacks. Okay, I'm getting bonus attack. Yep, Godfrey is stunned, which is good. I did want Godfrey to get stunned. I would have preferred Gubeg also getting stunned because Natalia is not going to deal a massive amount of damage on Gubeg. Okay, but we have got two more people who are stunned, so I think like getting two of them stunned was great. Let's hope that I can get one stun from here. Okay, let me get some health out of Godfrey. I want his health to be a little bit more lower, and he got stunned thankfully to Viola. That's great. So Viola managed to get him stunned, which is absolutely awesome. All right, so Godfrey got stunned and I am pretty happy that... Okay, let's see what my Edicris can do. I want Godfrey out of the picture as soon as possible. Unfortunately, no, at least now they are out. Okay, fine, that's fine. Now it should be an easy thing for me, even though my Jonathan is dead. Okay, it still should be easier for me because I think like my Natalia's cooldown will come in soon and then I should be able to deal more damage. Edicris is also gone, so let's put the shield on my Fiona and let's try... Oh, she's only taking 1 damage, which is ridiculous. She's not taking any damage at all. That Marion Shadowblood over there. Okay, this is bad. She is still alive. Okay, she's still not stunned, which is terrible. And she gets healed now, which is even worse. Let's see if okay, got a max HP damage and she got stunned. Finally she got stunned. Okay, so she should be dead by my Natalia should be able to take her down now. Yeah, so my Viola did help me in finishing off this flow. It is for certain. She did give me sufficient stuns and she did give me sufficient debuffs on everybody, and she's also boosting my focus, but the kind of damage that she can deal is so low. Okay, she's not able to deal enough damage on the rest of them, and so it made it a little bit more difficult for me to finish them off. My Edicris and Jonathan were sacrificed just so that I can test out Viola. So yeah, so Viola is an okay kind of hero. I don't think she will be able to reach up to more than 50 flow 50. I don't think you will be able to use her. Yeah, so I spent a lot of resources on her and I think like she needs a lot more damage, and like if I had her ascended, then I could have stunned 2 people when 4 of those debuffs are placed. Then I could have done it twice within the round. So I think like if she's ascended, then she can be of more utility. But compared to Edicris, she's not able to do that. Possibly I might have to give her better gear, but then she does not have that bonus attacks like Edicris has, and so her damage potential and her opportunity to place those stuns are reduced exponentially. And so I think like, yeah, maybe if they buff her a little bit more, maybe make her a little bit more hard hitting, then possibly I would be using her in whatever hard. But yeah, up to floor 35 40, I think like you can still use her. Let's test her out again using Aaron and see if that debuff skills of her comes into use or comes into play at that place. Okay, so let's quickly look at floor 40 where I'll use her along with Aaron. Okay, so let's look at floor 40 and try to test out my Aaron team, the problem here is Mitasia, and you know Mitasia, if she survives, then she's going to heal everybody up. So I have to be on my toes out here. So let's go ahead and test them out. So that's my Aaron, Jonathan, Viola, and Natalia. So I don't have a fire DPS here to deal with Mitasia. I might have to change that, okay? I might have to change into Baron instead of Viola, but let's test it out. Let's see if she can be useful here. So I can do the ultimates over here because it's a boss flow. So I'll start with ultimate, and obviously my Aaron is going to proc his ultimate, and he is going to deal massive amount of damage through others. Right, I don't want to use my ultimate here or in the next floor because I would prefer that my ultimate on my Aaron is available at the last floor. Oh, I think like I can do ultimate here, but then it's not useful because you will be able to finish off these wave without using the ultimate of Aaron, even though it is available. Okay, let's see what this does. Can I stun somebody? Yep, I was able to stun 2 of them, 3 of them. That's massive. Okay, that's massive. That's great. So that made things easier in the waves. I hope I can get same kind of RNG when it comes to facing Mitasia. I want to take her out, but that's like she's got massive amount of HP. So you can see Mitasia over here has got 31,000 HP. So it's going to be terribly difficult to place sufficient damage on her. But let's see. Okay, that Natalia is out of the picture. She is for now stunned, and I just hope that I can get enough damage on that on Mitasia. So no, I don't need heals now. I can do that. Get the ultimate of my Aaron and try to deal more damage on Mitasia. I prefer a lot more damage on her. That damage is not sufficient. Anyways, let's see if I can deal, if I can take out Brand. That will be great because he will simply come in and cleanse everybody up, which I do not want to happen. I certainly do not want that to happen. Okay, so no, Joseph. Joseph did it for me. Oh my gosh, I need Baron over here. I think I need Baron. Without Baron, it's going to be a big problem, and I do not have anybody to deal. Oh, that Natalia is going to just one-shot me. She is going to one-shot me. Okay, I did take out. Natalia's got 4 buffs. She is just going to beat me out. This is going to be terrible. This is terrible run. An absolutely massive disaster. Because I did not have enough damage against that Mitasia. So let me just change my Viola and use Baron and see how that goes. I think it should go better than this. If not, I will have to bring in my Edicris team along with this. So here goes Baron. Let's see if she is able to take them out. Okay, I need to get that Mitasia out. If I'm able to take out Mitasia, then the rest of the run becomes much more simpler. It's only because I was not able to take out Mitasia that everything, it caused a lot of problem for me. If I had taken out Mitasia, then yeah, I would have beaten that flow. Alright, do I want to do Aaron's ultimate? It's of no use. Doing that doesn't make any kind of a difference. So I'm just not going to do that. I can always get the ultimate done that way. So yeah, so it doesn't make any difference to me if Aaron's ultimate is done or not. And I don't think I need any to use my Baron's ultimate again. It's quite... It doesn't make any sense for me to do it at that point of time. Okay, so let's see what kind of a damage I can deal here. So I've got one enemy left, and I think she can one-shot that wave. So my wave is cleared. Now we will go in and see what happens here. Of course, I can do an ultimate at this moment, and then I can use my Jonathan to proc another ultimate. So let's do that ultimate and try to target Nithesha. Of course, I do not have any stunners here because my Edicris is not here. So I cannot stun anybody. All I can do is this. Try to proc Aaron's ultimate as much as possible, and then try to get Baron to do the damage. She should be able to deal some damage. Hope so. Yeah, she took out Nithesha. That's it. That's it. So I think like Viola, even though she looks so good on paper, I'd prefer to use a Baron. That's it. So yeah, I managed to finish this off much more faster and much more smoother and much more easier than using Viola. So yeah, I'm just going to discard Viola. I spent a lot of resources on her, got her to 70. That's 500 diamond down the drain. I just hope that Viola gets a little bit more of buff. She needs a lot more damage, and possibly something like Edicris has bonus, like a bonus turn, or be able to stun more than one person even without Ascension. If she was able to stun more than one person, like 2% with Ascension, without Ascension, and 3 persons with Ascension, she would have been ridiculous. Yeah, possibly that's why they did not give her that kind of a buff. Anyways, so that's it from me for today. Let me know what you think about these team comps. Let me know what are the heroes you would like to test. I do not have a lot of jelly. I do have a few, like around 15 million jelly. I might be able to get 1 or 2 heroes to 70. So let me know what are the heroes you would like to test in Void Tower, and I'll do that. And let's see how that goes from there, right? So until next time, peace, love, and blessings to all of you. Shinobi out. Bye.